Hey everybody, it's me Tara Michelle, aka Opinionated Sense. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you are a repeat offender. It's a beautiful, dark, freezing cold 4:30 in the morning. I'm finding that this is the best time for me to film because my husband is already at work and the kids are sleeping. So today we're going to be talking about Julianna's perfumes. Again, this is the second discovery set, and luckily for me, for those of you who saw my first video, I don't have any of the original perfumes that these are inspirations of, and I've never smelled them either. So this is a much easier, calming experience. The side-by-side comparison in the last video really drove me crazy. So let's go ahead and get into this video. By now, because I know all of you are faithful, loyal viewers and subscribers, you've already seen what the boxes look like, I'm sure. Everybody's talking about Julianna's perfume, and for good reason, with good reason, however you say that. This is exquisite quality. For these to be inspirations, they are just exquisite. Now again, I can't speak to whether or not these match what they're supposed to be inspiring or inspired by, but these are beautiful. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and get started. The first one we're going to talk about is called Aphrodite's Rose. The notes are Bulgarian rose, pink pepper, amberwood, cedar, vanilla, red rose, and almond. Okay. This one is supposed to be an inspiration of Initio Parfum's Atomic Rose, I believe. Yes, that's correct. So I sprayed these last night, just like I did in the previous video. I want to get that final dry down for you guys to talk about it here in the video, but I'm also going to go ahead and spray it again today for the opening. I will tell you that in this collection, this is my favorite. I know people like to wait to the last, but I'm just talking to you about them in the order that they're in this discovery kit. And it just happens to be the first one. Oh man, that opening. I don't know what's happening to me, guys. I've never really been into rose like that. And I think it was probably because of the way it used to be used. Like rose used to just be really mature smelling and dated, outdated, if I want to be, specific and accurate. But now people are starting to modernize and make it like chic and make it, fun and flirty and youthful or sexy, This is very potent on first spray. It's all I smell. And when I woke up this morning, it was all I could still smell from spraying all of them. It's just very, yeah, I don't want to use the word overpowering because I love this. If you are a beast mode fragrance lover, this is right up your alley. Now, I will tell you before I smell it right now in front of you that just based on my initial impressions, my first impressions, it has been mentioned. I do believe that someone recently in Anna Absolute's live, one of her lives, they said that it reminds them of Rose's Vanille. And I can see why they would say that. I think it's a particular, I think this is the one that they were talking about, but I think it's like the rose, the usage of the rose. However, when I spray this at initial spray, I get Delina and MFK 540 Baccarat Rouge. Or I'm sorry, I said that incorrectly. I get Maison Francis Kirk de Jean's Baccarat Rouge 540. That name is just way too long. MFK 540 is what I call it. I love it. Yes, that rose is very, very similar to Rose's Vanille. I'm going to throw them all in there. And when it first comes out in the opening, it just reminds me that watery, lightly sugared beautifulness that I can never describe from Baccarat Rouge 540 because it's not burnt sugar to me. Nothing about it is burnt. Nothing about it is medicinal. It's very pure and just freaking beautiful. I don't even get salt in it. I get like the most pure, mineralistic type, not even mineralistic. I just feel like it's like a natural spring water that I'm somewhere near that with some sweetness to it. And magic and gold and, angel wing dust or something. I don't know. But that Roses Vanille Rose, that beautiful wateriness, and it almost feels like amber, but it's golden. It could be saffron. That's not, none of those notes are in this though. So I cannot explain what this is giving me. It is giving me greatness though. It is giving me, this is definitely full bottle worthy. So full bottle worthy that I'm going to buy it. I'm going to try not to do it in December because I'm supposed to be on a no-buy, and that's my birthday present or a promise to myself. But if they're going to keep selling out, I got to do what I got to do. Maybe I'll make my husband do it. That way I won't technically be breaking my no-buy. Anyway, so yeah. And Delina, that sharp, not sharp, I definitely was not about to say bitter. That sharp, tart, that's the word, tart, sour note from that rhubarb is what I'm getting. And again, that's not in the notes. Bulgarian rose, pink pepper, amberwood, cedar, vanilla, red rose, and almond. Because I'm definitely, yeah, I don't know. But I'm telling you, if you like any of those 3 perfumes, and if you've ever, I mean, who's really sitting around the house talking about Let Me Layer, Roses Vanille, Delina, and MFK 540? Nobody, probably. So I'm obsessed with this though. I want this so bad. So, and with the dry down, it's the sweetest rose. It no longer smells like the Roses Vanille Rose. Yeah. It's the sweetest, lightest, most beautiful rose. So nice. And you still get that cedar wood for sure. This is so good. This is so good at every level. I love this from the opening to the mid to the dry down. And you guys, if you've been watching my videos, you know that lately things have been letting me down. The next one that we're going to talk about is called a Love Triangle. And it is inspired by Dior's Ambre Nuit. The notes are amber, pink pepper, tonka bean, clove, rose, cinnamon, Bonasia sarmiento, vetiver, amyris, and heliotrope. I don't quite remember what this one smells like, which is surprising. But again, when I started filming, it was 4:30. It's still not 5 a.m. yet. So I feel like my voice sounds like that too. Like I just woke up. Okay. Pink pepper right off the bat, for sure. This is loud. Definitely get the amber, the clove, the rose, a little bit of cinnamon, the vetiver. Yeah, you get, oh, this is spicy. This is spicy, but not hot. Not cloying, but it's a lot. This is big. This is big. So the spices dominate the amber to me. When I'm looking for an amber note in a fragrance, I like for it to be the star of the show, to be honest. And in this opening, it's not. It's all about the spices. Yeah, I remember, this is why I didn't remember it, because I don't really care for this one. But let me tell you something. If you like spicy scents and if you like amber, this is a good one for you. It's just too spice heavy for me in the opening, and that lasts for a very long time. Look, you're not going to like everything from every house, but I cannot take away from the fact that there is quality in these inspired fragrances. I am thoroughly impressed, because I've tried dupe houses before, and there have been some nice ones. You know, I own some from Be Layered. I own some from Dossier. This one's just different to me. This one feels like an extreme amount of quality and craftsmanship went into it. The people behind Julianna's perfumes are taking this seriously. So here's the dry down. The amber stands out much more, and the spice is truly dialed back. But in this, it smells unisex to me. Like the sweetness is really, really dialed down. And I like my amber sweet. So yeah, but this is a good one to try. Get your nose on it. And if you know what is it again? If you know what Dior Ambre Nuit smells like, and you like that, and it's too expensive to get again or discontinued or something, I don't know, I've never even heard of this fragrance, then you might want to look into this one, because I can tell the quality's there, even if it's not a fragrance that I prefer myself. That doesn't take away from the fact that it's really good. The next one we're going to talk about is inspired by Holy Peony by Dior, and it is called Monroe, as in Maryland. The notes are peony, rose, apricot, bitter almond, musk, and dew notes. Now, I think this is the one that reminds me of one that I just purchased, which was very interesting to me. Oh, no, that's a different one. Okay. This one is J'adore. This one smells like it's filled with champagne. I do not know which one of these notes is pulling that. Peony, rose, apricot, bitter almond, musk, and dew notes. Maybe it's the dew notes. This smells just like J'adore to me. And I freaking love J'adore. You see, she's, got a front-facing view. I love her. Just found her this year. I know I am so Johnetta come lately, but I don't care when you find a perfume. If you love it, then you love it. Very elegant, very classic, very clean, a little soapy smelling. Again, I wouldn't have any idea of what in those combinations is pulling like that. And I've never smelled Holy Peony. This is so strong on the champagne soapy smell to me that I'm not really picking up the peony. And peony is like my favorite floral of all time. Like Sweet Pea, that Bath and Body Works. I was that girl for like 5 years in a row, wore it every day. But yeah, it reminds me of J'adore. Now in the dry down, you get the peony and the apricot like nobody's business. Oh. Still clean, less soapy. Champagne is pretty much just completely gone. So the dew notes are really, really light, across the back. They're in the background. I like this. I like the dry down much more than the opening, because the opening reminds me of a soapy J'adore, and I like J'adore as is. So this is really pretty in the dry down though. I love the use of peony. The peony becomes the star of the show. The next note we're going to talk about is called Heavenly Soul, and it's inspired by Gris by the House of Dior. I don't know if it's Gris is Gris. For the pronunciation police, you know what I'm talking about. So Heavenly Soul, the notes are oak moss, sandalwood, rose, amber, patchouli, cedar, white musk, lemon, bergamot, green notes, and aquatic notes. This is the one that I was talking about. Reminded me of something else. God, I love this one. Yeah. I really like this one. Okay, so I'll tell you right off the bat, because it's in the air. This one reminds me of Brooklyn by Gallivant Fragrances. If you watched my Gallivant Fragrances video, it smells just like Brooklyn. The opening is very 7-Up-ish, very effervescent, bubbly, fizzy. And then quickly that mid starts to bring out. Is that pepper in here? Did I just read that? Because there's a spice in here that's kicking through. Oh, that's patchouli. Okay, yeah. The oak moss, the sandalwood, amber, patchouli, cedar. Yeah, lots of spice from those woods and that patchouli. I like the use of the aquatic notes in here too. So this quickly moves from being that smooth, bubbly 7-Up effervescence of Brooklyn into a spicier, more maybe potent or dominant fragrance. I like Brooklyn for the lightness of it, for the carefree feel, and I can't wait to get it on my skin, especially in the heat of the summer. This one, I don't think I would wear in the summer. This is doing too much for summer. This is definitely fall, spring. It is good with bringing in the blooming of flowers for spring, but it is also beautiful in the fall to remind you of the glorious summer that you probably just had, because it does come across smelling a lot like something you would want to wear in the summer. But that patchouli is too much. I'm not a patchouli summer weary type of person. I very rarely even wear Mon Paris in the summer because of that heavy patchouli. Spring and fall, yes. Even winter with Mon Paris for real, because that patchouli is a beast. Yeah, I like it though. I could see me getting a bottle of this once Brooklyn is gone, but they are too similar to me with the 7-Up effervescent like feel for me to have them both. The last one that we're going to talk about is the one that a lot of people are talking about. This is the one that I was really interested in getting my hands on because it is inspired by Armani Privé's Rouge Malachite. The notes in Bad B, you guys can tell what the B stands for, are tuberose, orange blossom, pink pepper, ylang ylang, fresh notes, coumarin, jasmine sambac, benzoin, amber, and vetiver. This one is loud. I'm going to tell you right now, this joker right here, baby, tuberose for days. I'm talking about tuberose for days. And I look, there it is. There it is. Good morning to you too, ma'am. Whoo, baby. Tuberose, orange blossom, ylang ylang, a little bit of the pink pepper, the jasmine, all over the place. Amber and vetiver. Those are what I pick up the most out of all of the notes. Oh, man. So, this is almost immediately headache inducing for me. There's so much potency in the florals. It's like gagging, but this smells so good. So good. I'm a person who has sinus issues, and just loud florals like this immediately hit me. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. What I've learned is with a fragrance like this, you spray. I'm still an oversprayer. I don't care. Well, no, I'm not going to say that because I would never overspray like Alien or anything like that. But I think that this is perfect for fall and winter with as heavy as it is. However, with it being florally, with it leaning floral, I think that you could pull it off if you have chilly springs. But to me, this is too much for summer. Like, this is a beast mode fragrance. I would never, ever. And I don't tend to lean on florals in the winter, but this is winter doable. If you are a floral girl or guy, definitely fall, winter, spring. Stay away from this in the summer though. That's just my opinion. I'm not trying this in the summer. Vetiver, I'm not trying this in the summer. I'm not. Yeah, I will, because I really like it. Yeah, I will. Let me stop saying it, because I wear LaBelle in the summer and it has vetiver. So yeah, but that's not what I see or feel from this. This is beautiful. It is floral. It is rich. And in the dry down, it becomes so creamy. It really smells like everything everybody told me Rouge Malachite would. So I would love it if you own Rouge Malachite and you've gotten your hand on this discovery kit. If there's anybody out there who's watching my video that can compare these two, is it a like extreme dupe? Like, is it just an amazing inspired fragrance? I feel like it probably is. So the top heavy florals have died down a bit. That vetiver standing out more, I think bringing them in to balance them. Vetiver done beautifully. Beautifully. This is a spiciness that kind of reminds me of Mia's blend from Be Layered. Not that they smell like at all, but the use of the myrrh in that fragrance, where it's just a natural note that, like, vetiver on its own, you wouldn't catch me wearing. Myrrh on its own, you wouldn't catch me wearing. But the beautiful way that they are used in these fragrances, this is exquisite to me. Oh, this is another one, like, that just fights for, you know, the dominance in the room. I feel like you have to be careful with this. If you're a heavy sprayer, that's fine. Make sure you're heavily spraying at home, and make sure you probably won't be at work for another 30 minutes to an hour before, or make sure you won't be at work for another 30 minutes or an hour after you've sprayed it. Oh my God, then it just, this changes so quickly, because right now, oh, I'm getting whatever those fresh notes are. The ylang ylang is alive in that orange blossom. Baby, listen, I love this one. As usual, guys, if you like my content, you like me, you like my personality, please, please, please consider subscribing. It helps me to grow my channel. For all of you, 300 and some odd of you who are rocking with me, I've literally only been doing this since September 25th. I can't believe I have that many subscribers already. Thank you guys so much for just sticking with me during this process. I'm a newbie. I'm filming on my phone. I really don't have any idea what I'm doing except for talking about something I'm clearly obsessed with. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys. And also, if you like this video, please consider hitting the thumbs up, the like button, and sharing this video with your friends or family, especially if they hear the buzz about Julianna's perfumes as well. Go ahead and tell them to come and check me out. And of course, if you never want to miss any of my uploads, click the notification bell so that you always know when I'm uploading. Again, go check out my Macari. Come buy the rest of these perfumes from me. Until then, guys, I'll see you in the comments.